Oh, only now?
Yeah.
Oh. What a shame. 2 minutes of audio to edit out.
You know what? I'm happy that you came in swinging.
Fucking last time, you didn't tell me we were already going. Fucking. So I just kind of assumed, you shithead.
Damn.
Oh.
We just got here.
You're not gonna try and go for some water?
Fucking kill you dead.
Nick, are you recording?
Yeah.
You better be.
I'll stop.
No.
Yeah, go get some
Okay.
water real quick, please.
I have water.
Get more.
What kind of water you got?
Thirsty.
What do you mean, what kind of water? It's water.
What kind
Yeah,
of
but
water?
like, clear, blue, yellow.
What?
Is it-
It's just water.
Is it tap? Is it bottled?
Precious
filtered?
water.
It is
Straight
Poland
from the top.
Spring.
From the spring? You got a spring in your backyard?
Poland Spring?
Oh, Poland spring. I thought you said from the spring, and I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, from the
This bitch
ancestral
got
well.
a yell. A
Well-
yell?
I get my water from the koi pond out back.
You can really taste the fish shit.
The koi keep it clean, except when they doo-doo.
Well, that's why you drink the koi.
Speaking of doo-doo, hello everyone!
That's the transition?
Speaking of drinking koi fish,
Hello everyone, welcome back to DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast. I, as always, am your captain, Calamity Carl.
the illegitimate boating podcast.
No. We're very legitimate. And with me this week
I
are,
was
of course...
referring to all the kids that you won't claim.
Well, I mean,
Monster.
we weren't gonna fucking bring that up, but
Monster.
don't compare me to Drake. All
I
right.
didn't call you a pedophile.
Oh, that's true. I would hope not. I would blow my brains out on the spot.
We'll call you a lot of things, but most of them are
I
true.
would kill you first, don't worry. We're close enough, I would kill you first.
And with me this week are my wonderful co-hosts, Maritime Metty.
Hi? Why? You sound confused?
I almost
Am I
said-
not supposed to be here? I'll
no,
leave.
I almost said Rear Admiral Metty, and I was like, that's not correct. That's the wrong one. He's dead.
Uh-oh.
I would say that'd be a promotion, but nah.
Don't joke, he could be, we just wouldn't know.
And Nautical Nick.
Right, that's me, hello.
I actually
Honestly,
have a
now
PM.
that you said that, has anyone spoke to PM
Yeah,
recently?
I
I'm a little
was about
worried.
to say, I
No.
actually have a PM update. He liked a
Oh.
tweet that I retweeted. That's the update.
Well,
So he's alive.
thank God.
It was this week.
All
I
right.
was so worried.
So we have proof of life this week.
He's still alive and kicking.
All right.
Or now.
I was about to say, how sure are we about the kicking part?
I was about to say, he tweeted about farting in a laugh closet, but that was in 2020. It's his pinned tweet.
That
It's
was
2020!
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
How
Don't
we
worry.
doing?
one day PM will be back.
I fucking hope so. I miss him so much.
I'm doing good.
That's good, Nick.
You sound about as sure of that as Carl was of my name.
I had to think about it for a second, but I'm doing good.
I'm
Is
doing
this that,
good.
if an American says they're doing fine, they're about to kill themselves? Fucking
No,
image
that's if I say like, oh, I'm here, aren't I? That's when I'm asking for help.
Well,
It's going.
It's
sure-
going.
it's
That's another
another-
one.
it's a day that ends with Y, you know?
There are many ways to answer the question, how are you, that secretly mean, please put a bullet in my brain.
That's so true.
Another day in paradise.
There's a huge list of them. I'm going to show them all to my boss, and then anytime that like the big boss walks through and asks that question, we're going to pick one off
Like
the
from
list
Metal
to say
Gear?
to him.
Yes, that
I
big
need
boss.
you to know something is wrong with me, because you said Metal Gear, but in my head I saw Olivia Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist.
I mean,
What?
almost fucking one to one, like almost the same person.
Some of the pieces are there.
She does kind of feel like a Metal Gear character, actually, now that you say that.
Yeah, like
No,
I understand.
I can see it.
I wish I could explain the thought process, but it was like instant.
No, I feel how A got to B got to Q. I feel
Okay.
it. I could not explain it either, but I can feel it in my butt.
The vibes are there.
Oh?
No.
Oh?
No, not that kind of vibe. Well, maybe later if you're good.
Well, if I'm good? Maybe I'm
not
always
going to give you
good.
something fun as a punishment,
Oh, man.
idiot.
Hey, guys, check this out.
I'm bored.
What is this? I have no frame of reference for this, but believe me when I say that I mean this
Oh.
wholeheartedly.
Uh-huh.
That's cat.
Yeah. Congratulations. That's the entire frame of reference, I believe.
We were quote tweeting this on Twitter, just going, Jordan.
Yeah, that too.
I love this video so much. I spammed
Replace
it at
I'm
Kat.
bored with I love my girlfriend, and yeah, Jordan.
I spammed this to Kat like the other day, and she's just stop fucking sending me that. I love this
Did
little
you
freak.
stop?
No.
I didn't think so. Goddamn monster.
Who wants to talk about week first?
Unless you suddenly lost a bunch of memory, I think it should be you.
Oh,
Yeah, you had a
I think
lot.
I think
as
you
far
still had
as
a
I
lot
was
to talk
aware.
about.
I have a couple things. What were those couple things?
Oh my god.
Let me look at the notes channel.
Okay.
Sometimes I worry for you.
I do too.
don't.
Look, I have a really bad issue with memory.
Don't we all?
So, picking up from last time, after Combo Breaker,
Okay. You know, I've heard about Combo Breaker now 3 times this week, and I don't know why.
you're welcome. It's a
It's
sign.
a premonition. You have to go to Combo Breaker next year, I guess.
Sure.
Oh.
Maybe.
Got to
I
do a
don't know.
JoJo's Bizarre
Money-wise.
Adventure Heritage for the future. He fucking lose to an Iggy,
That's so true.
I don't want to do that.
despite the fact that Iggy is banned
They played the.
Oh, okay.
and Pet
had,
Shop is banned.
They had a lot of games there, including the Kamen Rider fighting game for the Nintendo Wii.
That's
Why would you play the Wii one when the PSP one is superior?
Because you
Idiots.
can't really easily put the PSP one up on a real console.
Incorrect. You could play it on a PS3. Don't lie.
That's true.
Well, they had the Wii one there for some reason. I don't know what to
Because
tell
they're
you.
wrong.
Anyway,
Speak.
I got back from Combo Breaker, and
Did you live?
no,
No, his combo got broken. Pay
Oh,
attention.
damn shame.
I got called into the office when I was at work, about like 3 or so hours into work,
Great.
by the head of our union.
Sure.
It was me and Dumpy in there with him and our night boss, and he was like,
Hello.
"You guys are in deep trouble." Because the week that Combo Breaker happened, as I said last time, I was sick.
Uh-huh.
And Dumpy was sick that entire week.
Well, Dumpy was the one who gave you the sickness, yes?
Yeah.
And another person got sick from him also. And
Okay.
another guy decided to go out on vacation.
Good.
So there were 4 out of 7 or 8 night guys there
It's a damn shame.
during a very large concert.
Fuck 'em.
And that, of course, attracted the attention of every fucking person in the district, because they're like, why is no one here? And I'm like, well, I have vacation days, so I don't know why you're fucking mad at me.
Right?
It's because you use those vacation days. You're not supposed to use those,
No,
idiot.
it's because I was sick before. I was sick the day before, and that's no good. And then they noticed a pattern of me taking off Thursdays and Fridays.
That's a mystery.
So they, are like, you're on thin ice. And then looked at Dumpy and was like, you're probably getting fired at some point. Being real with you, they're probably going to look for a way to get rid of you immediately.
I mean, this feels like a huge win-win
Oh.
for you.
Not Dumpy.
Actually,
He's the
I lied.
integral to the running of the business.
I just realized how this is not a win-win for you.
No, it's a huge win for me if he fucking goes. I can't stand him.
Oh, yeah, of course. But then they just won't replace him and they'll give you his work.
Yeah,
That's probably true, yeah.
it was probably true. So then he looks at me and he's talking like, yeah, you gotta call up this person across in the administration building and see how many days you have left and what days you've taken off. I'm like, okay, sure. So at that moment right there, I sent an email to her. and I knew I would get a response tomorrow or sometime during the week.
Sure.
And then I was busy the rest of that week, which was... when did this happen? I think we got called in Wednesday. So it was Thursday, Friday. And then... No, it was called in Tuesday, I think, because we were off the Monday for Memorial Day. Something like that.
Sure, whatever.
So, the rest of the week goes by. I don't get an email back. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll, call or message her Monday or something. And Monday, the union head calls me and he goes, hey, what the fuck is up? And I'm like, I haven't heard anything back. I haven't gotten anything back. And he goes off on a fucking tirade. He's just like, oh, look, I don't really care if you get fired or not. I don't care. It has no skin on my back. If you've got a bunch of money you're sitting around on and you don't really need this job, that's good for you. I don't really care. It matters less to me if you get fired or not. It's no skin off my back. You want to fucking waste your life and you don't want to fucking do it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Man, I need to get a job as a union rep.
Right? You can just be a giant piece of shit for no fucking reason.
I'll be one for my store.
I'm trying to ask him, so I need to make sure I got the right email address because I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the right one. And I'm trying to ask him what's the correct one. And he just keeps going off like this, just screaming at me. And I'm like, you know what? Don't fucking talk to me like this. And I hung up on him. I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this.
Good. Man.
And the next day I called her and got my days.
I'm always torn between if someone's doing that, I have three main options. I could just hang up. I could just put the phone on a table and wait. Or I could just, if I'm feeling particularly spiteful, just start yelling.
See,
and any of those options are good.
Multiple times now, you just have to record literally every single conversation with everyone from this school district.
Probably. I don't know if New York is a two-party consent state.
It is not. It is a one-party consent state.
There you go.
So all you have to do is just record, and it's all admissible in court for when you sue all these assholes for being assholes.
I definitely should, because, I also got to listen to my wonderful...
Got such a fucking settlement from the union head.
Got such a wonderful conversation with my coworkers one night where they're all just like, yeah, the blacks are invading this district and they're taking it over. There used to only be one black family here, and now they're ruining the district. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to walk out of this room now, and I'm not going to come back in.
Oh, the dream.
See, it's very confusing and wild, because you'd think that this area would be heavily anti-Semitic, but...
They can be both.
I mean, yes, it can, and it is.
Yeah.
But, you think they'd focus on that one.
Because this is a very Orthodox Jewish heavy area, and there's a lot of anti-Semitism around it.
Jesus Christ.
A lot.
Man, again, the annoying of, no, Palestine should be free, but not for racist reasons, because genocide is bad reasons, not the way you want.
Oh.
It's oh.
No, it's not because I want to kill... No.
Boy, I'm glad we have to specify that.
Right? Isn't it great?
Yeah, isn't it great? So basically, Dumpy getting a bunch of people sick almost ruined my goddamn life and got me fired. Almost. Which was awesome.
I just, sometimes you say things and I consider them in real life.
Uh-huh.
And they just don't feel real.
Uh-huh.
This feels like a bit that this happened to you.
No. God, I wish it was a fucking bit, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
God, I wish it was a fucking bit. Speaking of things I wish were a bit, I was trying to think of what I would hate to see her house meant, but then I remembered.
Okay.
So, in the home ec room in my section, they had, they have the microwaves in there.
I already don't like where this is going.
Me neither.
They had the microwaves. They had one microwave in this spot here where these mixers are.
They have little faces on them.
They do. It's very funny.
Okay, I was just hoping you could also see it.
And I gotta open up the fucking gallery again because this Discord's stupid.
Hurtful, but yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wonder why they put those there. And I saw they wanted to put the microwave next to the sink for some reason. But that's not the only thing I noticed. No, I also noticed that she had hooks to put the spray bottles the kids use to clean up their messes on the walls.
Sure.
And when, she put the microwave there was a hook there. So, her logical course of action was to just sort of fucking grip it and rip it.
Okay.
clean off, and then had the gall to put a post-it note next to it saying, "This needs to be fixed."
Well, yeah, fix it.
This section,
Why would you do that?
This section is 3 years old, and every single summer, we see that she has destroyed this entire area and puts post-it notes everywhere saying, "This needs to be fixed. This needs to be replaced. We need to." And it's like, how do you do this? How do you do this?
Practice.
What does your house look like?
This.
Like, does a potted plant fall from like a hook you installed and then you just punch a hole through the fucking wall?
Yes.
I know a guy like that.
Is his name Kyle?
No.
Do you just go like, I actually don't want these shelves on this part of the wall, and instead of like unscrewing the drill, like unscrewing the screws with the drill, you just sort of like rip it off the fucking wall? I don't understand how people can function like this.
Super strength.
It infuriates me.
It infuriates her too, because you're not fixing the fucking wall.
Damn.
She left you a post-it note. Why isn't it fixed already?
I see 2 of them just in that first picture.
I think those ones are for the kids to tell them where the utensils are.
Okay. I didn't actually read them. I just
They're
saw post-it
utensil
notes.
Utensil notes.
Sure. So, the school year is ending.
Correct. Is yours not over?
Technically not.
Okay.
Like, classes ended 2 weeks ago, but this upcoming week is the last day of school.
Gotcha.
And it feels like it never ends, let's be honest.
It really doesn't. It never fucking does. But, like, the week that it was the last week of classes, I'm like, oh, well, no one's really going to be doing anything because the classes are going to end. They're going to get into testing, and my section's all, like, music and home ec and stuff, so it's not really going to be anything going on. That was a lie.
Oh, okay.
I walked in, I believe, Tuesday, and my section was just full of kids, all singing different songs at the top of their lungs.
I imagine the Who's from the Grinch.
The Who's from the Grinch, if instead of singing Fahu Dores in unison, they were all singing different songs from different Broadway plays all at once.
Oh, that sounds... Well, I don't know. I have ADHD. It's probably
Was
normal.
one of them Alexander Hamilton?
No.
Oh.
No, none of them were...
Yeah, you're right. That's too...
None of them were
ethnic.
Alexander... none of them were Alexander Hamilton and the perverts in his mansion.
That is too ethnic for your area. You're right.
What about the Broadway version of The Lion King?
It honestly could have been.
All right.
Nah, again, it's too colorful, if you will.
It's a lion.
Too many fucking crackers in the box. We have a lot of Ritz, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Too many saltines. We bought too many of them. There's one song in particular I'm trying to remember now, because when it was happening, I wanted to blow my fucking brains out.
That could be so many.
Oh my god, what song was it? It was one that Elvis sings. But it wasn't like one of the super popular ones. It wasn't like Hound Dog.
This doesn't help me as someone who didn't really listen to Elvis.
Can't Help Falling in Love. That's what it was. One of the kids standing pretty much right outside of my fucking supply closet while I'm getting set up. Just constantly, I can't help falling in love. And I'm like, I'm going to go out there and put this kid's head through the glass.
But he can't help it.
Yeah, he fell in love with you, you monster.
I fucking hope not, dog. I hope not, dog.
Yeah, again, then we'd have to blow your brains out, as has been established.
Whoa.
And we
say a lot of shit about Carl, but he's no Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, you fucking got him good.
Thank you. I don't know, some Twitch
he was
pedophile.
a Twitch streamer. He's a Twitch streamer revealed to be a pedophile and who's also, like, cheating on his wife or his wife cheated on him or something. He's a piece of shit. No one liked him.
I mean, yeah, he's a Twitch streamer.
Yeah. So, while I'm, like, in my fucking closet seething and coping, I started having the thought of just, wow, I'm just a fucking miser now, huh? I just sort of hate everything that the youth do.
We gotta get you, like, one of those folding chairs for the front porch, and then you can just sit out there screaming at kids.
Get the fuck off my lawn!
Get
Little shits!
Get your ass out of here! I'm gonna beat you in a fighting game.
Well.
Best of 3. I'm gonna take you for a ride. Not gonna take you for a ride. Anyway.
One of my coworkers was out this week.
Was it Dumpy?
And nope.
Oh.
And
did you let him know he's on thin ice because he's been taking out too often?
Don't worry, everyone's been reminding him. And he's just like,
God.
and I'm like, I hope you get fired. But, you would think that our boss would tell us that someone's out.
Nah.
2 days, we had two different people out. He could not only could he not remember to tell us, he did not remember one of them called him in the morning to tell him he wasn't coming in.
Let's go.
I mean, this is the same guy who asked if you were at work after you'd spoken to him.
I looked at my night boss and I was like, you ever see someone who is just sunsetting? You know that their mind's just going and it's just a matter of time.
Jesus Christ.
And he's like, yeah, no, I mean, I don't know about starting, but... Oh. What do you guys think the best hot drink is?
Either... Well, no, I'm just going to say tea. But hot chocolate is close.
Yeah, because I would say hot chocolate is someone who doesn't really drink coffee.
I stare at my cup of coffee I have before me here.
Disgusting. Next.
Slurp.
Ugh.
Get some nice ASMR for the viewers at home.
I'm going to say, I bet it looks great on the waveform.
It does. It's actually a little less than I thought it would be.
I was thinking about that at work because I was listening to the Regulation podcast and they're talking about hot drinks.
Sure.
And then my mind went to, do you classify soup as a hot drink?
Oh, not this shit again.
I classify soup as a hot meal.
And then I went, we should make soups. We should make soups.
What do you mean we should make soups?
We should make soups.
How?
Why are you shopping for clothes at the soup store?
Make a soup.
What do you mean make a soup?
Make a soup.
How? What? Explain yourself.
Pick a soup and make it.
Well, yeah, step one, shop for clothes.
What do you mean?
None of this canned shit, Nick. None of this Progresso.
He's telling you to
soup.
cook.
Make a soup.
He's hungry.
I want a little snack.
I'm not taking a train to New York to make you a soup.
A little soupy delight.
Alright, but what if we said please?
This is what you were thinking about at work?
Yeah, I don't think of anything useful. I just go like, we should... I keep just sitting here going, we should just make our own cookbook. We should just full hog, just rip off other people. Fuck it. Let's make a cookbook.
Why?
Funny? Fun?
We have, I want to say tops 2 recipes.
We could have our own personal recipes. My mom made me a fucking cookbook of recipes.
Oh. Just change the name and sell that.
But we also got to throw in stuff that we've made on the show, because we've cooked some things on the show, but we just got to do more.
We got to throw in the chicken nugget shot and the dark chocolate stuffed pepper.
Yeah, those were the 2 things I was thinking of.
And the mistake burger, the bet burger, the DipShips bet burger from way back.
The good
Sharp
DipShips
cheddar
burger
cheese on an apple pie.
Yeah, cheese apple pie, hell yeah.
Get yourself some Entenmann's apple pie. Get some sliced cheddar cheese. Slap that thing on there like you're throwing it on your cat's head.
Oh my god.
The picture is just a cat with cheese on it.
There's my media thread. This is what I was looking for. All right. Before I start talking about things that I watched, we were minding our own business the other day. Me, Metty, and I.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is this a story about how I'm Chino from Naruto?
Yeah.
How is this related to the media thread?
We're both at work. I said before I get into the media thread, you fucking
so the
fool.
final bit of the week stuff before.
Yeah. We're minding our own business. We're both at our respective jobs.
Yeah, I'm at work. And my phone is fucked, by the way.
Again?
I'm not getting texts most of the time. I can't get calls right now.
Oh.
So
Fun.
I basically get this text chain, I want to say an hour after the last response happens in it. I'm sorry, go ahead, Carl.
So I get a message, and I'm like, what is this? I'm just like, today's a nice day. It's a quiet day. Getting things done quick. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Immediately get this message from our wonderful, wonderful landlady about how she found a roach. Talking, I never in my 68 years had a roach in my house. I'm gonna send someone upstairs to look around. You gotta clean up the mess you have. I have to get an exterminator for roaches, and you're gonna pay for it. I'm like, what?
Okay.
And she's just like making these assumptions about shit up here, and I'm like, I just like this. The apartment's the cleanest it's been. We've been keeping it super clean, and instead of assuming that all of the construction happening in the house behind hers,
and all the construction that she did over the past 2 years,
yeah, instead of assuming any of that is a factor in any of it because of all the dirt being dug up, she immediately goes to blame us, and I'm just like, I'm over this. So now I'm looking at houses in Syracuse, New York to buy.
Syracuse? Oh my god.
Because it's cheap up there, and I can afford a loan for a house up there. So that's what I've been spending my last couple of days doing, is staring at Syracuse, New York, and going, I can afford that. So I haven't been very happy.
I mean, yeah, again, fair.
Oh no, did someone... Oh no.
Did someone buy the house you were staring at?
Oh, maybe not. This is a different one.
Oh.
That's a different one I had saved. I was about to freak out. I was going to cry. The one I'm looking at has a price cut of $10K.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
10 whole Ks?
10 whole Ks.
I only know one.
All right, media thread time.
Oh.
Yay.
So, let's see. The Boys, season 4?
Yep.
Started. It's really good. It's more The Boys.
Gotta love the deep.
Gotta love the deep. What a piece of shit. I hate him so much.
That's the point.
Is that a bloomin' onion from Outback Steakhouse? You want some?
What?
Oh,
Well, don't mind if I do.
I love him so much. He's the worst while also being incredibly relatable, but not because he's the worst.
Yeah. He's just dumb as bricks, and I'm like, yeah, no, I get it.
Like, I feel like if I was a superhero, I'd probably be maybe a third that shitty.
Yeah, but that's been good so far. I don't want to say too much about it for anyone who wants to watch it. Please watch The Boys. It is so fucking good. A lot of people are angry because they made Frenchie gay, even though Frenchie's been, very mixed in terms of what he's into and his sexual orientation.
Yeah, I was pretty sure he was like bi in season 1.
Yeah, exactly. But now people are upset because they made him kiss a boy instead of Kimiko because they ship them. And they're like, these fucking... Just because it's Pride Month. And it's like, shut up, you fucking weirdos. Also,
First off, they recorded this well before Pride Month.
Also, people are very upset about the new character introduced called Firecracker, who is, getting on TV and going, Snowflake and those baby-killing leftist liberals.
Okay.
So people are like, oh, it's very clear they hate people like us. And it's like, you mean
Yes.
racists?
Perish.
You mean people with Nazi paraphernalia? It's so funny. But speaking of superhero shows that I watched, Invincible Season 2, the second part, because I forgot about it. Yeah, Invincible's good. I made sure on my media thread to post this picture.
Excellent choice.
As it happens so much.
I mean, listen. You're right.
It's like, bro, I get that your name is Invincible so you can live this shit, but stop getting beat up. Just don't get hit. Come on. If I was there, I would have handled it.
Nah, I'd win. Stares at Omni-Man. Nah, I'd win.
Season 1 of Delicious in Dungeon ended, which made me very upset because now I have one less thing to watch on Thursdays.
That just means you have to look forward to Season 2.
It's already been confirmed, and I'm awaiting with anticipation. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Good.
It's really good. Also, Konosuba Season 3 wrapped up. That sure was a season of a show.
Sure, I guess.
Really didn't like, the first episode focusing on Kazuma's traumatized by girl dick.
Okay.
Like a coward.
Like a fucking wimp, like a weakling. He's like, oh, but she looked like a woman, but had big peepings. And I'm like, shut up, you fucking... Ooh.
Yes, good.
But then he, immediately got over it. And I was like, thank God you're not keeping this up for the rest of the season, because I would just not watch it. But the rest of the season was kind of lackluster, too. It wasn't as good. There was one funny scene where Kazuma's creating bubble wrap in this fantasy world, and he tells Megumin about it, and she, takes a beat, and then just starts Michael Jackson breakdancing all over them.
I'm happy for her.
And it was very funny. And then, I don't know if you guys watched the new Defunct Land on Kid Cities.
I did.
really fucking good. I think he would have been a great mayor.
I agree.
He
I
would
think
have been a
was
great
robbed.
mayor. I love how angry he was over it. This kid, I would have destroyed him.
My campaign would have been immaculate. He would have never stood a chance.
Oh, fuck.
And then there was a video that came out. I don't know James Rolfe by Folding Ideas.
I didn't watch that one yet. But
I believe he
Same.
used to go by Foldable Human or something like that.
yeah, that's it. I think that's still his Twitter. Or their Twitter.
It's a really, really good video. A lot of people were upset about it. They're like, he's just saying all this mean stuff about James Rolfe. He's just putting out a hit piece for no reason. And it's like, this is the least hit piece thing that I've seen.
Is that why Lady Emily was bringing up that people seem to think that she's a spurned lover of James Rolfe?
Probably,
What?
yeah. It's-
Lady Emily is Sarah Zed's co-writer, and that's how most people probably know her.
Sure, those are people.
That's the woman that got sued by Homestuck, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Okay.
She made like a whole video like talking about Andrew Hussey and Homestuck and like the failures and stuff, and then she was just like not too long after put out a video going, well, they're suing me for some reason?
They're trying to sue me despite the fact that, you know, I asked them multiple times for interviews and they ignored the shit out of me.
I kept asking them if it was okay for me to put this out, and they were like, yeah, it's no problem, or they ignored me, so I put it out, and then they suddenly had a problem.
Crazy how that works out.
It was awesome. Anyway, it's a fantastic video. It's a deep look at one of the internet's most well-known personalities, and it's shot so good. Like, it's framed and shot so immaculately that it's just like a work of art on its own. It's a very good video.
So on a scale of 1 to H-Bomber Guy,
It's almost H-Bomber Guy. It's just less comedy, but it's fantastic.
So like an 8.
And you know, it's nowhere near a hit piece because it's nowhere near a hit piece because we had the best hit piece possible this past week.
Did we?
oh
Yeah.
god.
We had Kendrick Lamar getting on stage,
Oh.
doing his whole set, ending it with "They Not Like Us."
Insane.
Started the song over twice after getting to the part where they say trying to hit a note and it's probably A minor. Just goes, no, let's run that back. Starts the song over, hits that part again, goes one more time, gets through the whole song, then just goes, hey, you guys want it one more time? Does it a fourth time. A bunch of gang members get up on stage and start dancing around him. At the end of the song, he's like, you guys don't understand how historic this is right now. There are Crips and Bloods sharing the stage and they aren't killing each other. They are united right now. This is
And
what
their
this shit's
hatred
about.
for
It
fucking
takes about 10-15 minutes to like get them all together.
Yeah, do selfies with various gang
Just like-
members.
Oh my god.
This massive picture of all these different gang members on stage and a clown getting along.
And a clown.
It's so good. And after they all start dispersing
Oh,
from this
Look at
picture,
that, Drake's even there.
after they start like dispersing from this picture, the song starts up again and he plays it a fifth time.
Oh my god.
Wasn't the second or third time he did the song, he literally just held the microphone out for the audience to sing it instead?
Yep. It was so awesome. And then when everyone was walking out, the beat started playing. So everyone's walking out of the concert venue. The beat for Not Like Us is playing. And everyone in the crowd, as they're all walking out, is singing it still. So technically 6 times.
Awesome.
It's like, no one has ever been more hated than Drake. That's saying something. There's a lot of people hated in this world that could unite a lot of people. This is the funniest one.
Man, can't believe Drake is up there with Hitler.
It's
Well,
wild.
yeah.
Oh, man. I think that's just about everything I have. It was an incredible time.
I just didn't know it got played 6 times.
Oh,
That's-
yeah. It's
Jesus Christ.
so funny. Oh, my favorite bit is that after the concert, the lead singer of Asian Kung Fu Generation tweeted news about it. I was like, oh, this shit's global. It's like,
Turns out nobody likes pedophiles.
Holy
Good.
shit.
Who would have ever guessed?
Oh, I love it. All right, who wants to go next?
I can go next. I think people at my work are trying to use up all their vacation time
Yeah.
under
Probably.
the assumption that this business is going to close.
Get him! Kill him!
That scared the shit out of my cat.
Oh, that's funny. That usually happens to PM instead.
She did not
I'm so
love
excited. So excited. We gotta get him moment.
that. Yeah, last month there was 3 weeks in a row where one of the department heads was off, and then we were all here for a little bit. And this upcoming week, one of the department heads is off again, and the week after that, another department head is off. So I'm like, oh, they're just getting rid of everything, they're just using it all.
Huh.
And I guess, I mean, like, I get it. We're still, like, machines are still broken. The machine that was broken last episode that I talked about, it still broken. Like, halfway through the week, the owner came in and pointed at it and was like, so, any news about this thing? And me and my boss looked at him.
And we're like, it's your job to fix
Yeah,
it,
we were like,
dipshit.
yeah, it's still broken. And he was like, oh. And then he walked away.
I thought you would magically fix it for me.
Basically, yeah. Like, we're lucky that we haven't gotten anything that needs to be done on that machine, because once we do, oh, it's going to be a problem. Let's see, other stuff at work. Did I talk about the union issues we were having?
Maybe?
With the complete lack of one?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, we're a union shop, we do union jobs, but we're not in a union.
I don't know if you told the podcast or you told the D&D group, and I'm conflating the two. I think you told the podcast.
Okay, so a
Pretty
small
sure.
update on that is we still haven't really figured shit out. We got the number of the union guy, but the person who has it is like, oh, I've been so busy I can't, like, go and call. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But he hasn't given it to me yet. I think he thought I was kidding.
So that sounds like he's trying to protect the boss.
Well, I mean, he's the one that started the whole, like, hey, are we in a union? What's the name of the union? What's the guy? So I can talk to him.
He's just afraid of talking on the phone, I understand.
I feel like that's the case. He is, like, 25, 26, so I get it.
I too still feel the anxiety sometimes when I have to call someone on the phone. Yeah,
Right.
big,
Same.
big mood.
Plus, we're doing a lot of shit, and I don't care that much. If this place closes down, it doesn't matter if we have a union or not.
Whoa.
We had a pizza party again.
Yay, pizza party!
Oh, the management fix-all.
See, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was after everything, because it was on, like, a Thursday. We were like, oh, this week sucked on top of the past couple weeks and everyone doing all this shit. So he's like, oh, I'll get everyone pizza and smooth it over. It wasn't even him. It wasn't even him. One of the secretaries just felt bad and got us pizza.
That is the most embarrassing I think it ever has been.
Right? Like, I sat down to eat, and someone was like, everyone thank this lady because she got us the pizza. And I was like, oh my god, it wasn't even the owner. Oh my god.
Did the owner come in and take pizza?
Yes.
That
Yes,
is
he did.
funny. Did he pay her back?
I don't think so.
That's fucked.
Oh.
And, like, me and another guy did try to give her money for the pizza, and she was like, nope, So we're like, well, thank you at least, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Don't you just love that?
I don't love it. I don't love it a lot. I talked about the old owner a little bit and the fact that he was, like, an asshole and a horrible person and, like, used to be a doctor and did a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah, he's that
when he
guy
was
from
here-
the vaccines video, yeah.
He might as well be. When he was here, like, he made a lot of employees quit. He lost us a lot of customers because he was insufferable to deal with, and he, like, made employees cry. And he showed up to visit the other day.
Did
Like,
he also take some of the pizza?
No, it wasn't that day. But he showed up to, like, pick something up real quick and, like, talk to the new owner about stuff. And one of the ladies up front joked about, hey, when are you coming back? And everyone laughed, and she came to the back to talk to me and my boss about it, and she was like, people laughed. I wasn't joking. I'd take him back. I just can't fathom the level of incompetence that's like, yeah, no, I'd take the doctor who forcibly gave abortions to people who didn't know they were pregnant over this dude.
Yeah. Jesus.
I forget every single time exactly what he did, and anytime you say it, I'm always like, how?
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's bad. It's bad here. On Friday, we, at about 10 o'clock, had finished everything we had to do in the shop work-wise. And we're like, well, we can't just, like, sit around, I guess. So we, like, did machine maintenance for a little bit and, like, waxed some of the stuff.
You can sit around. Don't lie. Everyone loves sitting around.
Once we finished machine maintenance and it was still only, like, 11:30, we were just kind of chilling. And we were both like, all right, well, neither of us bother clocking out for lunch, so let's go eat, and then we'll go home. So we sat down to eat, and then I had like 15 minutes to kill, basically, and I was just sitting in a chair on my phone, and the owner comes in, and he's like, oh, out of work? Well, how would you like to go out and pull some weeds?
Yay! I love
And I looked at him.
How much would you like to pay me to do that?
See, I didn't even have to get to that point. I just looked at him and was like, it's 100 degrees outside, and that does not sound appealing. And he laughed, and I did not. So he stopped, and he was like, oh, or you could, weed whacker, pick up some trash. I just kept looking at him. He was like, you could go with our delivery guy to pick up this thing. I was like, you're not presenting good options to me. He was like, okay, fair enough, I tried. I was like, I'm going home.
It really sounds like he didn't try at all, in fact. It sounds like the exact opposite of trying.
It's like, you don't have work for me. Except for, like, yard work. But I'm not a landscaper. And I'm not a delivery driver. And I'm not going to do that with the raise that you did give me. I like, stopped doing a lot of shit. I don't think he's caught on yet.
Not yet.
Again, the fact that he just lost someone that was making like twice what you make and is refusing to bump your pay even the smallest bit.
Yeah, so like, I'm good. Course. Right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah?
I get it.
It's because golf. Yeah.
Fuck you.
The video was really good.
I did like that one. Golf with friends is fun. I got my tickets for Comic-Con.
Oh.
I need to buy train tickets still, but I'm being
Comic-Con?
lazy about that part.
Like New York Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Doesn't that happen in October?
Yeah.
When is it this year?
October 17th to whatever that Sunday is.
Oh, the 20th. Okay.
Yeah, that's a thing. I have still been working through Kingdom Hearts on the Steam Deck.
Oh.
Which is quite fun still. I am like 3/4 of the way through the first game, and I'm trying to decide how much I want to do in these games.
I think you should plat at least one.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I could go through and do like, synthesis lists and all this nonsense, and I'm like, you know how many times I've beaten Kingdom Hearts 1? Do I really want to do that again?
I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts 1's probably like the easiest one to plat, but then I remembered having to do some of the gummy ship stuff and also the synthesis shit, because the synthesis shit in 1 kind of blows.
The synthesis
you still have
stuff
to do
is
the
what's
gummy
really
ship
putting
stuff
me off of it.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more fun
It
in
is
2.
easier in 2.
So we'll see. I'll beat the main stuff and then I guess figure it out at that point. I know there's stuff that I never really bothered to do, like the is it Xehanort? I don't remember. Xemnas. One of the boys is a secret boss in the remixed version, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, Pretty Princess Mansex, yes.
Yeah, so I'll do that, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're gonna beat up Kurt Zisa?
I will.
The sick, dying child?
What?
He wasn't sick and dying, but Kurt Zisa was designed by I think it was a contest winner or something?
Oh.
For Kingdom Hearts?
I mean, that boss is cool.
It is a cool boss.
I reinstalled Elden Ring for the DLC, and since reinstalling it, have not booted the game to play it.
Nice.
That's fair.
I've heard it has some performance issues, and I'm like, I'll wait. Especially because I don't have a character that's at an appropriate point to start the DLC. So I'd have to start a new character and then play to the DLC entrance point. And it's like, oh, it's going to take a while. I'm doing a lot of other stuff right now, so I'll do it later.
I'm going through a lot right now.
Yeah, basically. I learned this week the concept of a gate.
Yeah.
Like how?
Well, you see, every day on the way into work, we drive past this house. Has a handmade fence in it,
Okay.
or like around it. And there's this gap in the fence. And on Thursday, the gap wasn't there. And I was like, oh fuck, they finally finished the fence. But then we drove past Friday and the gap was back. And that's the only point I remembered that it was probably a door
Chief.
that's just been open most of the time we drive by. So, I'm doing well, is what I'm saying.
That's...
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny if it weren't. Oof.
Yeah. Doing very good.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah. On the plus side, I've discovered something else about myself,
Yeah?
which is that sometimes, without really thinking about it, when I finish eating and I'm particularly full, I pat my tummy and I go, I am really stuffed with fluff right now.
You're so full of whimsy. I wish I had that much joy in my life, honestly.
Right? Jealous of stuffed with fluff.
The only form of whimsy I have left is, like, getting a small bowl full of Cheerios and just sort of shoving my hands in there and slapping them in my mouth with my hands. Watching videos on YouTube like they're Coco Melon, just like like I'm a fucking toddler.
That counts.
Doing that thing with my arms out on the side. I'm inflating man allowed these people.
Yeah, I guess I just do it every so often. I didn't think about it, but it happened like twice this week, and I was like, wait, is this just a thing I do?
Is this a bit that I do?
So I don't know how long that's been going on without me noticing.
This is my favorite bit that Nick does.
my favorite Nick bit is stuffed with fluff. Oh, fuck. Let's see. I found out a couple things exist in addition to gates. One of them is a strawberry moon.
Yeah?
I did not know this existed until they were talking about it on the radio at work.
Nick, you should play Cookie Run.
I'm not gonna do that.
I think you should do it.
I think you should play Cookie Run.
I will not be doing that.
Join our guild.
What if I said please?
Then I might download it, but then I just won't boot it up.
You should boot it up.
What if I said pretty please?
How pretty?
Leon
man,
Kennedy from Resident Evil 4 Pretty.
Remake or the original?
Whatever floats your boat.
both together in cat ears.
Damn it.
One of them with his leg in a bear trap going, ooh, came over.
I gotta be honest.
I
Guys, that sounds a lot
died.
like Type 3 fun, which I also found out exists.
Type 3 fun.
Type 3 fun.
Type 3 fun if you are unfamiliar.
The fun scale! Type 1, fun while you're doing it, you'll gladly do it again. Type 2, only fun in retrospect, you'd do it again. And Type 3, at no point is it fun, you'd never voluntarily do it again.
Yeah.
That's me at work. I'm like, I'm having Type 3 fun right now.
There was like a list of examples, and I don't have them on me right now, but oh, they're dog shit.
Oh, that's so good.
Platinuming Demon Souls is Type 3 fun.
I think if you played Cookie Run, you'd be having Type 2 fun.
Only fun in retrospect. Every time I close the game, I'm like, well, that wasn't that bad. Oh, God. I think the only other thing I've been rewatching to a point. I'm going to get to new stuff eventually. I've been rewatching Troll Hunters.
Yeah?
I don't want to keep talking anymore.
You've been watching,
I'm
watching people
uncomfortable.
going for trolls?
I'm just going to, like, server mute Carl and keep talking.
Yeah, go for it. That's pretty fair, honestly.
That's pretty cool.
I don't remember if I mentioned watching Godzilla -1.
I think you did.
Godzilla.
Oh, that's good. Good. If I didn't, it's good. I recommend it. I've never watched Godzilla before. I might not again, but this was good.
You know what, Nick? You've actually reminded me of something else that I watched.
What's up, buddy?
Have you ever watched Godzilla Analog Horror?
Nope.
Well, there's two that I'm aware of, and one of them's better than the other. Because I talked about the man in the suit before, and I still think it's stupid. I still think it's dumb. Yeah. Our jump scare sound is the beginning of Godzilla's scream, so it's and it's like that's just funny, guys. That's just really funny. It's not scary, actually. The other one I saw was like, I don't remember the name of it, but it's Godzilla coming out of the ocean, attacking New York, and like globs of his flesh coming off of him after shooting like his radioactive beam.
Okay.
And it's like the radiation that he gave off doing his blast started mutating people into Godzilla monsters.
Okay.
And that started affecting other things like animals and plants and shit. And it was like, oh, this is actually like fucked. Oh, this is just like a Godzilla universe AU where it's like shit like this going on, where his radiation from like his blasts just like mutates people. It's
I hate it.
Fucked. It was really good though. I've been getting really into analog horror and also VTubers.
That's the same thing.
I want to have sex with the whale.
What?
Her name's Bao.
Okay.
She's a... Hold on, I'll get her. Bao the whale.
I'll get her. Screaming and the sound of change in the distance. I don't want to be on the podcast.
Please let me out of here. You're never leaving again. Welcome to the family.
Fucking turns into fucking...
God.
What's his name? Mr. Plinkett?
Ugh. There she
What?
is. This is Bao.
That is a Marincess monster.
Yes, actually. Ooh, actually, this art I see is really nice. There's a lot of very horny VTubers out there. It's scary.
Yeah, this tracks.
I'm sorry, Nick, continue.
That's okay. I'm just still trying to
Process
place
wheels.
the Marincess VTuber.
What, you trying to figure out which Marissa she is?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Blue Tang.
No, I was going to say
The
it's probably
whale.
Blue Tang.
There is no whale. Except
It is
Amblo
right
whale.
there.
Well, it's not Marincess Ambler whale.
It's not.
It's amphibious something. Stupid, dumb, idiot, dumb fucking whale.
Yeah, no, that's actually
I'm
pretty
gonna tell her
accurate.
you said that about her VTuber avatar.
No,
She's
not
gonna
her!
cry.
No, not Bao! I'm not talking about Bao!
She's gonna cry.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna kiss Bao on her supple lips.
You should at her and then also like tag Carl directly.
I want to hold her.
Hell yeah.
I want to hold her hand gently and then push her on a tire swing and take her out on a nice date to the movie theater. Eat some cotton candy on the Ferris wheel.
What movie theater has a Ferris wheel?
Well, not at the fucking movie theater, you dumb idiot, you fucking scumbag.
Well, structure your
You
sentences
fucking
better.
waste
I
of
have
human
autism.
semen.
What other semen would it be?
Horse.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Whale. I want her to treat me like a skitty.
No! Oh, I regret ever agreeing to come on this podcast in this moment.
I still love the and our not temporary guest, Nick. Oh, right. I guess I am on this podcast full time.
I got to learn that.
Oh,
Fucking what? Oh, last thing I guess. I beat The Quarry. It was on sale for like $15, so I picked it up and did a playthrough of that. I'm gonna do another playthrough where I fuck up every single QTE in the whole game and see how fast I get everyone
fucking
killed.
Go. Let's go. That's the best way to do it.
Like, I'm just gonna put the controller down and watch a movie.
It's gonna be like Heavy Rain when you're doing the chase sequence and then you just fail every QTE and you just fall all over yourself in the supermarket.
Exactly. That's my plan.
All right, now we cut here, and this is where the ad break goes.
hello, advertisement. It is me.
Hey,
Ad
welcome to
man.
the ad break. We're doing it live, assholes. You weren't expecting
Are
that,
you-
were you?
Are you fucking
It is
kidding
me, Ad Boy.
We're doing it live?
Ad boy's here. Tell us about the ads,
Please.
ad boy.
Please watch Millennium Microphone.
That's not yet. We're not doing that. Not that yet.
Please, drink horrible green juice in one gulp.
What? What ad is that?
Drink the DipShips algae water.
Is that our soup?
Hey guys, don't forget, if you want to keep up to date with the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at DipShipsPod.
AG1 by Athletic Green.
Don't forget to follow us each individually at TheCalamityCarl, at GFPPM, at Metorman, and at Echo_fetish. EKKO_fetish.
Why did you hesitate?
Because I hate that name, Nick.
You've been saying it for over a year and a half.
I know. Stop jerking off League of Legends characters, you freak.
What?
If you have any questions you want to ask us, any topics you want us to talk about, you can send them to questions at dipships.boats.
What?
Or you could send them to us on Twitter or in multiple other places, as I'm starting to learn. A lot of creative
Apparently
places.
they go on Spotify?
Right on
Yeah.
Spotify.
It's wild, it's scary.
Oh shit,
Freaks
my
me
phone
out.
just gave me a severe thunderstorm
We
warning.
have two from Spotify today.
Hooray!
Don't forget to check out our merch, streamlabs.com/thecalamitycarl/merch. Get yourself some merchandise. That was supposed to go after the Patreon bit, but I'm doing it first because I misread.
Hello, please, patreon.com/boat.
No.
That's the wrong one. Patreon.com/DipShipsPod. You go over there, you sign up at $1, upwards to what's our highest tier? Is it like 50?
Please
I don't know
give
why you would do that.
$200.
I think our highest is 20.
I think our highest is 50, and you're lying to me, Nick.
Oh.
One solid gold
It is
Humvee.
actually. Yeah, you can sign up $1 a month. You get to watch, or you get to listen to DipShips a day early for $1 a month, and your name gets into the credit bits. $5 a month, you get to watch DipShips a day early. You get to watch DShips a day early. You get to watch Party Boat a day early. You get to watch PM vs. Anime, our Patreon exclusive series, which is currently on hiatus because PM's dead.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
killed
we
him.
could just do DipShips versus anime, but it's not the same, you know?
It's not the same.
We need our boy.
We could do the crew reacts too. We could do things like that.
Yes.
We have the crew does stuff like playlist that we've done nothing with.
Wasn't the crew does stuff like a side grade
Party
party boat?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I got lost in
Did we
where I was.
ever, upload the 9 billion, sorry, my brain just turned off. The 9 billion times we played Lethal Company as a
Not
party
yet.
boat?
Not yet.
Oh.
Because,
Wow.
even if that's not an official party boat, I think that still counts.
I think G just finished doing the party boat one.
Oh, yeah, but I mean,
Or one of them at least.
Sign up for
you
Patreon
know,
and
Lethal
find
Boat
out.
still counts, I think.
All boats are lethal.
$10 a month, I get to read your name here during this part.
Not there. Here.
I just gotta get it fucking organized so I can
You
see
asked for
who's
your name
on
to
what
be
tier.
read there. We'll kill you.
I'm gonna do that right now, starting with Alatos Diogenes. Alatos, how dare you love Korak? Ali Bear, believe in our Lord's plan, and then you shall find salvation, Nahobino. Breakdown 707, Cold Skin Gamer, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Frost Samurai, Gomer, Chris Derp, Lordy Fars, Mr. I Like Spam, Nap, PM's Tooth finds the courage to move on. Ryan Superfan.
It did. It moved
did.
right out
It
of
moved
his
on.
face.
Oh.
So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. Vampire Sniper 94. I'm just gonna take out all of them. Vine Ultimax,
Oh.
Yellow Yondello, and Zombie Slayer 051, and of course, our $20 patron, Mr. Collector. Thank you all for the support and mean the world to us.
What does he
What does he
collect?
collect?
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Oh no.
I kind of do. I hope it's not bones.
Well, unfortunately
Is that why
for
he
you.
employs the skeleton sniper?
All 94 of them.
You can also join on YouTube as a YouTube member. You don't get PM versus Anime, but you get to still watch things early. PM versus Anime, unfortunately, has to be locked to the Patreon dimension.
Because copyright shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if we could, it'd be ever. What happened to Daily Motion? That
Shit's, I'm pretty sure, beyond dead.
rest
Damn.
in peace. I miss watching bad uploads of Steven Universe 3 weeks early from a fucking 280p connection.
And hey, if you can't afford to financially support us, you can still support us by rating the podcast 5 stars wherever you're listening. Like the video on YouTube, leave some comments, share it around with anyone who you think would enjoy it, because podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. I had a burp, but I almost threw up a little.
I think that if you threw up, it would be a great ad break.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stick my fingers down my throat and get it to go.
Nope.
Hell yeah. I'm like baby bird, right in my mouth.
I'm gonna feed you, my little...
Taste?
Oh, I hated that so much. You know what I don't hate, though? Our wonderful supporters, and of course, our friends here that I would also like to thank, starting with the Vidazen, @_VIDAZEN_ on Twitter for our intro song Starbird and additional music such as Appetite Delight, Ride the Wave, Seaside, Time to Duel, and Fire Within. We got a lot of music done.
It's good. It's good music.
Which one of those
music.
Party Boat intro?
That is Ride the Wave.
I like that one.
I like that one too. I like Time to Duel so much that I listen to it actively on my phone. I have it downloaded on that bitch. I would also like to thank Shibuya @ShibuyaGato and Shora @Shora_art for our art assets. Shibuya did the logo. Shora's done our thumbnail art and everything. They've both done really good work.
Those guys sound stupid.
Those guys are
Damn.
silly little fools.
Whoa.
Silly little boys. Don't like them. Don't know.
I don't know
should
them
like
enough
them. What
to
the fuck?
jokingly talk shit.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying I don't.
That's fucked up. That would also be fucked up if we didn't talk about our editors. Thank you, of course, to Mimi @MimiCree, MIMICKRII, an amazing GGG guy for editing. Mimi's been doing the podcast. G's been doing Party Boat. G's been doing PMBA when we have footage for it. They've just been doing really great work. I love them both.
But who does the Yu-Gi-Oh?
What?
Oh,
Who
I'll
edits
tell
the
you.
Yugi?
I can answer that question.
Yeah.
It's Carl. And I know
No, that
that
sounds
because
fake.
I know that because every time he edits it, he either messages me or tweets about how much the footage has enraged him upon rewatching it.
It's true. Oh, I got so bad. I had a fucking video of like this little cocksucker just keeps drawing everything he needs. I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Oh. Hey, don't forget, we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. I don't know where you're listening, but I know where you're watching.
That's fucked up.
So just, leave us some stuff, please.
The further you get in this ad read, the more it sounds like you're dying.
I am Nick.
Just a little bit on the inside. It's how dirty this house is. And all the bugs that I'm releasing from under my skin.
Oh my god.
Like I'm fucking ookie boogie.
Well, they work at a Walmart, so they gotta be bringing it back with them. The cockroaches from the Walmart, like, brethren, finally we've invaded the home!
I'm just like, no, it's fine. Climb up my shoe, live in my pants. Ooh, woo.
I like when you live in my little panties.
Right up in my skirt.
Right up in my cooter.
I'm going to end the ad read by force.
Hey, hey, thank you all for listening to this episode. I hope you are enjoying this episode, and I hope you continue to enjoy the rest of this episode. And then they watch them, oh my god, and then we cut back, and now it's...
This is my boat, and you cannot be here.
Okay. I think he's gone. Listen, I don't have much time. I need to tell you that if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, then you can go right now and listen to the Millennium Microphone podcast. Every 2 weeks, we put out episodes going back through the anime, and we've already covered all of Original Duel Monsters and Season 0. Right now, we're in the middle of GX, we record live, and we let our audience vote on every single episode's thumbnail. So, if you're interested, keep an eye out for that.
Hey, is that Shibuya Gato from the Millennium Microphone?
Dude, shut up! Shut up right now, he's gonna hear you!
Did you know that Millennium Mic is available on YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music?
Dude, are you trying to tell them I'm here or steal my ad read?
And features hosts like Shibuya Gato Shora, Calamity Carl, BioRoxas, and KZ Excellent.
What the fuck are you doing on my boat?
No, I gotta go. Go listen to Millennium Microphone.
Wow, Nick, that's so incredibly boring. I hated your week. Metty, how was yours?
What? But I remember 2 more things about my week.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
You guys heard of a game called Still Wakes the Deep?
The
No.
Deep?
Yes.
You fucked an
It
octopus,
is...
you know.
He keeps
You know
it in his
what?
closet.
That's plot relevant.
Yeah.
So Still Wakes the Deep is a, I don't know how much I want to say about it. I'll say it's a horror game that takes place completely centralized on an oil rig in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this one.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really quite fucked up.
This is the one by, like, the Dear Esther people, right?
And
And the Amnesia Bay for Pigs motherfuckers?
Yes. But as someone who really did not give a shit about the Amnesia games, this game was, like, actually good.
Unlike
my
the Amnesia
favorite-
games.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
Amnesia game? Mine is Amnesia Bay of Pigs.
I don't like any of them.
Amnesia Machine for Pigs is probably my least favorite,
What the fuck?
honestly.
What the fuck is Machine of Pigs?
That's the name of that Amnesia game.
Oh, I thought it was Bay of Pigs. thought
No,
it
that's like a World War II thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so it is.
Yeah, I believe
Southwestern
that.
coast of Cuba in 1961.
I just realized that the other thing that I remembered I can't talk about because I signed an NDA. So, Metty, what was your week?
Huh? Could you imagine signing
Nice.
NDAs for things? I've done that at least 3 times.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times too.
Scary.
Not recently. I'm not important anymore.
Yeah, same.
Damn, you
Our-
guys are important to me.
Our shitty
You're my dear
podcast only
friends.
makes 300 views. Who cares?
What the fuck?
Gotta have KZ on as a main cast member, then we'll get views again.
That's what we had to do for real life.
I think this would get more views if we just talked about
Or if
exclusively
we had PM
Yu-Gi-Oh.
again.
Oh god, I miss Pia. he was the only one people liked.
Damn.
I know, doesn't that suck?
Yeah, it's
No.
a little messed up to say, but our views did just dry up when he vanished.
I don't care. I like me. Fuck you.
I like you too,
Yeah.
Nick. You don't bring in the money though.
What the fuck?
Show more feet, idiot.
No.
Let's see them.
No.
It's all right. We do good enough on Pod. We actually do like crazy good on our podcast platforms. The last 30
Oh, yeah?
days, we've had almost 2,000 downloads.
See?
Damn. That's pretty good considering we put out like one episode during that time.
Isn't that wild? We have all-time downloads. We have 81.7K.
See? So stop bitching. We're great.
I'll bitch if I want to bitch. And I do. I love bitching.
You're so right, though.
You're so right now. He said he's dead. The Deep's octopus got him.
I'll continue.
Metty, begin.
I'm not gonna lie, I had stuff, but I've just it's sort of vanished from my brain.
Oh
Bring it
my
back.
god.
Bring it back, Rabbit.
I'm
Possible.
trying. I'm literally trying, like,
Bring it back by
actively to
force.
remember things. Aside from the fact that I'm apparently a living bug colony now.
Correct.
Let's see.
That is an oracle curse in Pathfinder.
It is?
Yep.
It would have been perfect for that one campaign that we're playing, almost finishing up, but none of us chose that one.
Well, different. It was a 1E.
And? I'm pretty sure Strength of Thousands also has a 1E module, no?
Nope.
Oh, really? 2E only? That's crazy.
That's
Anyway.
crazy.
Almost finishing up a D&D campaign. Yay!
Yay!
We're currently 2 inches tall, living on a table, fighting ants.
Yeah. We got a beetle cocaine.
We did. We got a beetle cocaine, and he went, I want to build a boat. I want to build a boat.
I'm bored.
Let's see. Oh. The major news, this is what I wanted to talk about. The major news of my life this last, week
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, yes. This time.
and a half?
Just week.
Hey! This is also Cookie Run Kingdom news!
Cookie Run Kingdom news.
God damn it!
Cookie Run Kingdom news.
You know,
Yeah!
after the last Cookie Run Kingdom news, I had people personally reach out to me and say that they felt bad for how stressed I sounded during Cookie Run Kingdom
Wait.
news.
Yeah!
Wait.
Hell yeah!
Wait. Cookie Run Kingdom news.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
missed it.
I forgot that I had it on the soundboard. I was like, I don't think I do, and I did.
So you know how it's a gotcha game, right? You know, that's fun.
Yeah.
Do you like gotcha games when there's 500 rarities?
Yes.
No.
Well, Cookie Run Kingdom currently has 9.
Yes.
9
What
rarities.
What are they? In order from least to most rare.
Common, rare, epic, super epic, special, ancient, beast, protected, dragon.
Did you say legendary?
I did, I think.
Okay.
You didn't.
Oh.
Legendary.
So there's
Damn.
10?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is legendary the biggest or is dragon the biggest?
Dragon has 1.
Dragon has 1.
Yeah.
Legendary
Is it
has
an actual
4 or
dragon
5.
cookie?
Yes.
Yes. He's Pitya Dragon Cookie.
Is he like huge or is he just a cookie in the shape of a dragon?
No,
He is a dragon who shapeshifts into a tiny cookie.
Yes.
Whoa,
He's
my
literally following the
God.
D&D rules of I am the oldest and strongest dragon on this plane, and I have a human avatar. Except
know-
the world is cookies, so he has a cookie avatar.
I was so ready for so many answers to that question, but
There you go.
actual dragon who becomes a cookie is somehow
Yes.
worse than anything I could have been ready for.
Another character cut the tip of his tail off, and even in a cookie form, he's missing the tip of his tail, and he doesn't remember that fight at all because the character who cut it off he wasn't paying attention to. He didn't feel it.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
love him.
All right, there's a picture of him. Here's a picture of his dragon form.
Yes. The legendary red and green dragon. He's dragon fruit.
He's a dragon fruit. Oh my God.
And here's art from him from Fur Affinity.
What the fuck?
Maybe
Okay.
says that.
The middle
Maybe throw
one.
that up, but
You can throw that in the garbage can.
throw that up, but censor only specifically the nipples because we can't. You know, it's YouTube. We can't have that.
Presenting
Yeah.
nipples, you could do that.
The middle image.
Yeah.
How big is this dragon actually? Dragon size?
Dragon size.
Dragon size.
Jesus Christ. And then he becomes a cookie.
Yeah, because he's got to interact with all the cookies.
Yeah.
He could interact with them by eating them as a dragon.
Well,
He
he's gotta
does.
be. He's got to be in the gotcha.
What? I would love if the gotcha just let you pull a character that was 320 times the size of any other character in the game.
It does. He just hangs out as a cookie for 80% of it.
What?
Yeah.
Because he
sorry,
wouldn't
that-
fit on your kingdom then if he didn't.
There's a lot of
damn
Cookie
it.
Run characters that are actually massive, but they scale them down.
Why do they keep
My
becoming
favorite,
cookies?
my son, Squid Ink Cookie,
Yeah.
is literally a giant kraken who is as big as or bigger than the dragon.
And he also shapeshifts into cookie?
Yeah, because he was sad that he was lonely, so he became a little cookie.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that canonically Black Pearl Cookie is like a giant.
Yes, she also can grow to giant size, yes.
But when she's giant sized, does she look like this? Or does she have a different form and
Well,
became
Nick,
a cookie?
you fucking tell me.
I don't know, it's just her head.
Yeah,
That's a ship on top of one of the crown peaks there.
yeah. That is a ship that cookies are currently on.
She
comes
likes
out
to
from below.
capsize boats, it's her hobby.
Yeah.
That's not a hobby, you're just an asshole.
Yes! Anyway, this is not the Cookie Run Kingdom news, these are old characters.
Yeah.
The Cookie Run Kingdom news is they went, you know what? Oh, I forgot Beast, didn't I?
Yes. No, I think you said Beast.
I believe you did say beast.
Alright, well, they unleashed the beasts. The beast cookies, you can get a special beast cookie. They're the ancient cookies who are ancient for the ancient cookies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they're the
Shut up.
original. They're the original
Yes.
ancient cookies.
The ancient cookies are from 5,000 years ago. The beast cookies are from 10,000 years ago.
Okay.
And you think, oh, just 5 more ancient cookies. Makes sense. No, they gotta have their own rarity because fuck you. What, do they come up in the gotchas the same rate as the ancient cookies? Probably. Anyway.
Sure. Yep.
They went, alright, well, the first ancient cookie, or the second ancient cookie released is now kind of weak. So what we're
Are
gonna
you-
do...
Are you telling me this gotcha did a retrain?
Kinda.
No, not yet. What we're gonna do is instead of updating the character, we're gonna have a special version of the character. So, Dragon Lord Dark Cacao Cookie.
Okay.
With
Is
his
that the new
magical
one?
girl transformation. And they went, all right. So instead of this being an add-on or a costume or an upgrade to your existing cookie that you've already invested in and you spent money on and blah, 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 this is the new Ancient Plus tier. Give us money again, please.
I gotta be honest, you guys are not selling this game to me.
Yeah, so, for reference, here's original Dark Cacao.
Okay.
Here is Dragon Lord Dark Cacao.
Hang on, let me expand this image.
A lot of the artwork and the cutscenes from Cookie Run fucks, actually.
It is very upsetting how much they actually genuinely fuck. It's like, this game shouldn't go this hard. It's a fucking
Like,
cookie
the
game.
the video of Pitya Dragon first transforming
It's so
is
good.
amazing.
It's so fucking cool, and it has no right to be.
And he's fighting another less big dragon while he's doing it. It's great. Anyway, Dragon Lord Dark Cacao was going to be the first Ancient Plus cookie, which means you would have 2 of this one shithead running around your kingdom, and you could put 2 of him on your team,
Sure.
and you'd have to pay money again to get him again, even though they're the same person.
Yes, but it's a different character. Keep up.
That's what they were, and the Korean players went, we're gonna send trucks to your fucking offices.
What?
So they sent billboard trucks with basically like, this is fucked up, how dare you money-hungry shitheads, written on the side. And the community basically said, all right, we're gonna organize a boycott so no one spend money on the game for the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
And like 4 days ago, the company went, oh, our money ran away and there's a truck outside. I guess we'll not have him be a separate cookie. And we'll literally just put in an upgrade mechanic. Oh.
I can't believe this was Cookie Run class action.
Pretty much.
It's funny.
And a lot of people are like, oh yay, we did it, we won. And it's like, no, they're still probably going to charge the exact same amount for his upgrade thing. Maybe even more now. So, like, don't act like it's alright and we finished. But hey, you know, small victories. Cookie
Appreciate
Run,
those.
yeah. You know, they extended all current events for another 7 days while they pushed back the update to try to figure out how they could keep their money maximized.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah.
This is 25 seconds of animation. This is from the game. I need you to watch this.
It fucks.
Okay.
It has no right to go as hard as it does.
I mean, I dig the animation style. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right? It has no right. But it's so cool.
It's so dumb, but it's so cool, but it's so dumb.
I hate this game.
Yeah, I hate this game.
Nick,
I'm
you should
happy
play
that
it.
I'm gonna keep playing it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Please?
I think you'd like it.
Listen, I stopped playing Destiny. I stopped playing League of Legends.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
but
bad
you
games.
stopped playing Destiny.
I'm not doing this.
While Destiny was even good, you stopped playing Destiny.
Yeah, I could see the future.
Looks to the future. But Nick, you don't understand. You would relate a lot to Snapdragon Cookie.
You would.
Explain.
Baby.
Yeah, they're baby.
You know, the worst part is I do like them.
Look at how
They
cute
literally
they are.
just hatched. Yes.
This is another dragon that turns into a cookie.
God damn it!
They just hatched. They're little
But
baby.
his cookie form is bigger than his dragon form because he is literally a baby.
Fine,
Also-
sure.
Also, he's not classified as a dragon cookie. He's a special cookie.
Yeah, he's a special protected cookie that can't take damage because he's a baby.
Can't hurt babies.
Then what the... okay.
You want to hurt babies, you monster?
What does he do then?
He's a support.
Yeah, he gives a bunch of shields and a little bit of healing.
Okay.
He's cute. He just goes,
Any cookie that was involved in the dragon hunt or is a dragon, he ups their health and fire damage by a ridiculous amount.
yeah. It's just a fun little fella.
Yeah, you're just a cute little baby.
Look at
He's mad.
That one's me.
Exactly.
Nick, you gotta play the game or you're gonna make him cry. Look how sad he is.
I'm not
How sad
doing
that baby
Look how
is.
sad he is.
Play Cookie Run.
We're gonna get a. Oh, never mind. They don't do that anymore. I was gonna say, let's get a Patreon goal where someone pays me to play Cookie Run.
But they don't do that no more.
We could still do that. We could just
Yeah,
say an amount.
Yeah, let's say a
400.
silly amount. Yeah, 400, and then please don't do that.
400. 400 because we're at like 350. 400. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Someone's gonna donate $50 to make me play Cookie Run, and I'm gonna kill him.
If you want to be vehicular homicided by Nick,
Oh, what else you got, Metty?
that's it.
Just making sure, just checking.
I mean, I could talk about how work sucks and I want to kill myself.
That does sound like Walmart.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I heard the
No.
most fucked up way to say that you're going to kill yourself this week.
Yeah.
Which is, I was listening to a D&D podcast, and a character was a phoenix, basically. Like, when they die, they're reborn as an egg and start over.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, if anything bad were to happen to you, I would have to start again.
I would how fuck.
And I was like, oh no!
That's a good one,
That's
actually.
really good. I like that a lot. My favorite one is saying sewer slide.
That is a good one.
Sewer slide.
I'm a big fan of sewer slides.
Sewer slide's funny. Hey, do y'all want some questions?
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
If you have any questions you want to ask us, I said it in the ad break. Questions at dipships.boats. Tweet it at us. Put it on Spotify, I guess, because we have 2 from Spotify. Digi Cooper asks us on Spotify, question.
Answer.
Yes.
If you all were able to make an app that would turn out to be successful, what would it be?
I would make an app where...
By the way, both of these questions are on episode 104, Tasty Tasty Hair, featuring Kevin Cole.
God!
Tasty,
Not the hair
tasty
again.
hair. That's another thing from Cookie Run.
That's more reason for me not to like it.
Anyway, where were we?
If you were to make
Making
an
an
app
app?
that would turn out to be successful, what would it be?
Trying to think of something.
Well,
That's
see,
not
here's-
already an app.
Here's the aside, is that by definition of the question, it will be successful. So I would like an app that specifically diverts money to my bank account.
I mean, that's any app with microtransactions.
Sure, there we go. Yep, I'm gonna make Cookie Run Kingdom 2.
I mean, DevSys is probably hiring. Go for it.
You know what I'm going to make? I'm also going to make a sequel. I'm going to make Twitter 2!
That's called Blue Sky.
It's going to be called Twitter.
Twitter, no.
That's good, actually. You should, before this episode comes out, you should trademark that.
Just in case, you know. Before Elon Musk gets any ideas.
Come, children, would you like to twat?
You know what? I take it back. I think you should kill yourself.
I think you should start again.
Start over, buddy.
Come and post your twats on my blog.
Oh, my God.
Better than Blue
Twat in
Sky.
bio.
Better than fucking Blue Sky
Twat in
calling them
bio.
skeets.
I didn't know that's what they were called.
Not as good as Mastodon calling theirs toots. That one's funny.
Because it sounds like fart.
No, because it's the fucking elephant, asshole.
That too.
Elephants toot.
Yeah, but when a human toots, it's because they're farting.
What app would you make, Metty?
Probably just Temple Run.
You should make a
Subway Surfers.
You should make a casino app. You should make a gambling app to take money from people.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure that was like a project in a programming course I took once.
I'm pretty sure that might be some form of illegal. I think I just said a crime.
It's not.
Oh, okay, good.
In fact, if you live in New Jersey, this is not something that I'm saying you should do. You should not do this. If you live in New Jersey, there's an app for most major casinos in Atlantic City that you can download and play on real slot machines with the app.
I hate that.
Oh, my God.
So it basically, it seconds the slot machine to the app. There's like a little fenced off area with computers hooked up to slot machines with webcams pointed at them.
That sucks.
That sucks a lot.
Yeah. And you can like bet actual money on slot machines but only if you live in New Jersey because, legality.
Because, laws or whatever.
Yeah.
Here's a question from Rotten.
Robbie?
No, not Robbie, just Rotten.
I thought he died. Oh.
Here's a kind of fun hypothetical. If, say, a witch does a ritual to ensure that someone would brick in their card game of choice, what color do you think the candles would be? Yes, by the way, I am high.
That's great.
I mean...
So for a witch's ritual that forces someone to brick in a card game, what
red.
color would the candles
red, right?
be?
No, it would be whatever color the back of the cards are.
I figured like red for like a brick, or I guess the color of the card and also a red for a brick.
Oh, like a dusty, like a dark maroon. Yeah, I could see that.
The actual answer is you require a couple colors in tandem. You need red for the brick. You need purple for bad luck. You need a candle of the person's favorite color to direct it towards them. And then you need a color based on the card game, so considering it's Carl, probably brown.
This bitch like a fucking Wiccan over here.
Nick, have you ever watched the video? It's like someone going up to a woman dressed up as a witch, and it's like, oh my god, I love your costume, are you a witch? She's like, yeah, and she's like, all right, well, can you take a picture of me really quick? And the woman hands her phone to the woman dressed as a witch, and when it turns around to see she's dressed as a pilgrim, and she just points up and goes, witch! That's me at you right now.
That's awesome.
Fucking witch. I'm gonna burn you at the stake.
I'm sorry I thought about the question.
Imagine thinking about the question. Like we're on a fucking podcast or something.
We have 2 questions from Wob.
Hell yeah.
Wob asks, are there any bands that you absolutely love, but only a small portion of their discography? For me, I love The Prodigy and a funny band called Dupe.
Hell yeah.
Well, first off, fuck yeah, The Prodigy.
But I only listen to the first and half of the second albums of The Prodigy because they get too heavy for me. And Dupe got, I don't know what, but I guess like odd rap when they had funny songs like Dupe, Want To, and Ride.
Listen, everyone listens to Propane Nightmares, but no one listens to Watercolor.
Damn.
That's just how being a Prodigy fan work.
That does sound real. I like a band called The Black Keys.
Oh, hell yeah.
But only like 3 songs.
Little Black Submarines, and that's about it.
I think they're good when they're good, but a lot of the time I just don't care.
They're like a modern Modest Mouse.
See, it's funny because that's most bands that I listen to. Like, most of the artists on my phone only have, like, 1 album with 3 tracks or something. There's, like, very few exceptions to that.
I'm thinking, like... honestly, it's harder to think of a band where I like the whole album.
Fair.
Like, for everything that they'd, like...
I like...
Proto Men don't really count.
Oh, wait, that's the opposite of the question.
Like, I have 1 song from Matchbook Romance, and it's because of fucking Guitar Hero or Rock Band, one of those 2.
Hell yeah.
I got, like, 2 or 3 songs from Mumford & Sons.
But not Mumford & Daughters, I see how it is.
I guess My Chemical Romance counts, because I have, like, what is this, like 6 songs from them?
You just gotta remember Carl is a known misogynist.
What the fuck does that have to do with this?
That you had Mumford & Sons, but not Mumford & Daughters.
Yeah.
That's because they don't exist, asshole.
Wow,
Mumford
erasing women?
Mumford only had sons. I don't know what to tell you. His sperm is the misogynist, not me.
There's
I have 2 songs from Poor Man's Poison. They're both pretty good.
I like Poor Man's Poison. There's another band that I have heard exactly 1 song of theirs I care about, and they're called Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have 2 songs from Squirrel Nut Zippers.
God damn.
The Ghost of Stephen Foster?
Yeah, and Hell.
At the Hotel Paradise. This is what he told me as I looked into his eyes.
Yeah. Alright, there's this 1 song. It's from this band that does not exist anymore called Thunderbirds Are Now.
Okay.
The song is called We Win, in parentheses, Ha Ha.
Sure.
I only know about this song because of, you know those old MP3 players you would get at the store that were just a USB stick with a screen on them?
Oh, yep.
But those are the best ones.
My mom got me one of those instead of an iPod when I asked for an iPod, and that song was on there with a bunch of others I didn't give a shit about, but I liked that one, and I still listen to it to this day. It's a really good song.
I guess like any band that's a one-hit wonder counts. I like Egypt Central, but just the one song.
Tom Waits, Hell Broke Loose.
Everyone likes Tom Waits.
Everyone likes Tom Waits. Zombie Ghost Train.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
They're really good.
It is?
Ask me about them. I got a bunch. I like music.
But only certain songs.
Only certain songs. Wob also asks, what is your least favorite episode of The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Futurama? For Simpsons,
God.
it's the Mary Poppins episode and Poochie the Dog episodes in season 8. A duo of absolutely nothing happening. I don't know how you could hate Poochie the Dog. It's fucked up. For Family
He
Guy,
has to go back to his home.
For Family Guy, it's the first 4 episodes of season 4. The season doesn't get good until the Cleveland Loretta Quagmire. And for Futurama, it's the Hermes Conrad Limbo Olympics episode. How could you hate that? It's messed up.
Because that kid dies.
Good.
Fuck them kids.
Like Shaq once said famously.
I'm eat this whole honey-baked ham. Oh, you're thinking of a different quote.
Oh, this is a hard one for my memory.
I never really watched The Simpsons, so I don't have one.
I have one for The Simpsons. There was this episode, I couldn't tell you the name or season. It got put on at a friend's house when I was like 9, and I had never watched an episode of The Simpsons before. And Krusty the Clown gets in trouble with like the mob. And like, I don't know, it's like so fucking weird and violent and was not very funny. It's like one of the only Simpsons episodes I remember. Because I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't watch this. Oh, this is weird and I hate it.
Yeah, it sounds like your average Simpsons episode, I'm not gonna lie.
I hate most episodes of Family Guy.
Yeah. Brian Griffin, our dog is dead!
You know what? I'm just gonna pick that one.
Yeah, honestly.
All the other episodes of
Brian Griffin is dead.
Didn't he come back?
Like immediately, because no one liked the new dog.
Awesome.
Wasn't the new dog a gay stereotype, or is that another...
That was a different one.
That was his brother, I think.
Yeah. The new one was a schlobby Italian dog.
Didn't someone get like a
Italian
tattoo
dog.
of Brian and then he came back?
Something like that, I don't know.
Rest in peace, Brian.
No, I don't mean in the
Stupid.
show, I mean in real life.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, probably.
I don't remember any terrible episodes of Futurama, but I haven't watched it in a long time.
I mean, any of the new shit.
There's new shit?
Oh
Unfortunately.
yeah, they put out, like, 2 new seasons of Futurama, like, a year or 2 back?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they just keep, like, making things.
Yeah, it's not that good.
They keep
Okay,
making...
well.
They keep ending Futurama and then making more new stuff for Futurama and ending it and then making more
I mean,
new
the
stuff.
movies were pretty good. But that was, like, a decade ago now.
Yeah.
The last time that they made more Futurama.
Jordan does this quote-unquote bit where sometimes he'll go, let's watch an episode of Modern Family Guy, and whoever laughs loses. It is the most I've ever seen the energy sucked out of a call.
I think that's a fantastic bit.
As everyone's sitting there in just dead silence, like, this is miserable. And then Jordan goes, why are we doing this? And we go, you're the one! You're the one! You're the one!
It's because whatever game whoever was streaming lost his attention.
He's like, let's click the video and we watch Donkey Kong.
It's like, Jordan, we're
And
streaming.
I'm like, I like Donkey Kong. No, he doesn't do it when we're streaming.
Jordan, we're trying to stream a game, please, Jordan.
We have 2 questions here. How do I word this? What was your class in Destiny? Like, mine is still Warlock.
Oh,
Titan.
okay.
Titan.
Specifically the hunter that wore the bird face.
Nice. And, Metty, have you played the final shape? If so, what was your favorite part? Also, you should play again. It's pretty fun. Both of these questions from Diddly Do.
Diddly-doo! Yeah, I played the final shape. It's interesting because I went, the final shape is too long, and then I slapped myself because I went, you know, this video game that I paid full price for is too long. And then I went, what a fucking psychopath take that I went, a DLC is too long.
Okay, but
Like,
some
this
games
is a
are
full
too
campaign.
long. Some games are too long.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
but
with
it's
that.
not like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's like an 8-hour shooter campaign.
That seems fine.
I guess.
It is. It's just Destiny has trained me to accept 4-hour-long main campaigns.
Disgusting.
And, like, this is probably the best main campaign that Destiny's had since Taken King, which I feel like I say every time, but
All right,
you know.
let's shotgun a couple of questions here.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, Sav Resonance asks, do any of you guys have an underrated game you guys love? Doesn't even have to be video games, tabletop stuff too. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
Okay, is that a bit or like...
It's not. I like Billy Hatcher. I wish the game was better. I know that it's not great, but I love it.
He really does like Billy Hatcher, like, unironically. It's
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, it's real, and it's... oof.
What do you mean? Fuck
Let's see.
game.
I will once again hype up all of Owlcat's stuff. Wrath of the Righteous fucks. It's like one of the best CRPGs
Yeah.
I've played in a long, long, long time. Outside of that specific RPG niche, I really like Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions.
Captain Tsubasa?
It's another soccer anime game.
So let's say, I feel like I know what that is, but I know what that is because you talk about
Captain
it.
Tsubasa was like one of the originators of soccer anime.
Yeah, the only reason I know what it is because of you.
Yeah. It was a really good game. I've been playing it again since the Inazuma game isn't out yet.
Metty,
I'm
underrated game.
reminded of that time that you asked me, hey, could you get me this 3DS ROM?
Yeah, I really wanted to play Inazuma.
Meme answer Knack 2, but
You're not wrong. My Knack 2 is actually kind of good, and it sucks.
I never played either of those games.
Good.
I mean, it's better than, like, it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's better than it has any right to be, but it's still not fantastic.
fair enough.
Mirror's Edge, I guess?
Ah,
I
That's
feel
fair.
like it's really underrated.
that was a really good single game series.
Did we answer Frost asking favorite cheesy dish?
Yes,
I think we did it last week.
We like cheese.
I said baked ziti, that's why I remember.
Okay.
There we go.
Alatos asks, what's your hot take on ice cream flavors?
I think that people try too fucking hard, and cookie dough is the, like, peak, and they should have stopped innovating after that.
I get it. Yeah, I can agree with that take.
Yeah. Alright, but hear me out. Caramel core.
My hot take is that mint doesn't belong anywhere other than like gum and toothpaste.
I can agree with that as well.
Yeah, I could. Alright.
I feel like we were asked for hot takes, and we're all agreeing with each other.
Well, a lot of people won't agree with our hot takes. So that's the
Yeah, there are hot takes.
Well, a lot of people are fucking wrong.
There are hot takes that are consensus.
Hot takes by council decision.
Buddy, what's your hot take on ice cream cold?
Thank you for specifying.
You know what? Yeah. I was gonna talk about ice cream, soup.
I like ice cream soup.
I do too.
That's usually how I eat ice cream.
Tasty. I don't like sprinkles.
Fair enough.
I also hate Jimmy's.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that don't
No,
care
not
for
just Jimmy's. Sprinkles, like as a whole.
Yeah,
I could
It's
really
like
go
the
either
little
way.
flavorless fucking like
it's just extra
bits of
sugar.
sugar. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I don't think they add or detract to me.
Zena asks us favorite Chipotle order. Go.
Never
I don't
been.
really go to Chipotle.
Not once in my life have I been to
Like
Chipotle.
steak and rice burrito.
Yeah, pretty much like a steak and rice bowl. I like the bowl's better. The burritos are still pretty big, but
I didn't even think there was a Chipotle in my town.
probably not.
Scythe Sensei asks, your co-hosts gain any random accent. What accent would be funniest and or fit them best?
Carl is now Swedish.
Hello, everybody. Yum
Oh
Yandy
shit, it's Yandy Hanger.
Yeah, the Joker gave me a jetpack.
Metty becomes Russian.
No,
Yeah.
comrade.
I agree with that one.
Oh, you don't
How
agree with
excellent to see
you
one.
don't assign with your assigned kin country?
No.
Assigned kin country. Alright, but what if we all had bad German fake accents?
I think Nick would be funny with a southern accent, just like a very slight southern drawl.
Like I'm from fucking New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about soccer anime and you just give it an occasional yeehaw.
I think Metty would be funny with a slight British accent. Like almost Cockney, but not quite.
Oh my god. just to answer Metty's point, if we all had fake, like, really terribly bad fake German accents, this podcast would die after one episode.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, because we'd all try to kill each other.
Well, that's part of it also.
What about you, Metty? What do you think?
What
I
funny
said
accents
bad
should
fake
we
German
acquire?
accents.
Oh, is that
True.
all? Just bad fake German accents?
That's
I
the
mean,
sell.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I get it.
That's the it would
What if
not.
we just talked like Mario and Luigi, like we were in the Mario and Luigi games? He made me woobity pasta. Spaghetti.
Everyone would love that.
We would get
Hell
into
yeah.
such controversy because people would interpret what we're saying as, like, just the most fucked up straw men that have ever existed.
I love doing that.
Lalo asks us, what's a generic one-liner that you've heard that was said so hard or at the right time? For me, it's when Mechasonic from Super Mario Bros. Z said, "I'll crush you."
Super Mario Brothers Z, holy shit, bringing me back
right.
to fucking high school.
Okay, I have a clarification question for the group.
Uh-huh.
Does it count if it's from a comic?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, one of the hardest lines in all of anything ever is from the Star Wars comic, where Darth Vader's like, "All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men."
Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like I've heard so many really hard lines lately that I can't decide on one.
And then they all just
Right,
go
that's
away.
kind of where I'm at. Like, I just heard one the other day. What the fuck was it?
There's a lot in Mashal. I've been watching Mashal recently. There's a lot in that one.
I'm
There's
out
a lot of
anything to
points
drink.
of Mash just going like, "Oh, well, if we fight, I already know I would win." It's like, God. That's
Oh, did you
wild.
guys... Have you ever seen the clip of, shit, I
No,
don't
I
know
don't
what the
watch
actual
television.
series is called. It's a web series. It's a Dimension 20 thing where they did, like, a ripoff of Harry Potter. So, like, they're all in a magic school, and they all made wizard characters.
I hate that.
No, it rules, actually. Fuck you.
Well, not actual Harry Potter, just,
Yeah.
you know, like...
So they're doing, like, a wizard duel, and one of the characters is trying to intimidate the other person, and he's like, "Look, you have 2 minutes to surrender. If you don't want to surrender," and he puts his hand on his shoulder, "what do you want me to tell your family?"
That's pretty good.
That's a fucking good line.
There's a couple really good ones, some Legends of Adventurous, because I've been listening to that podcast. I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head. How about Geneva Convention? We're like Geneva Suggestion.
I'm gonna be wanted in every country.
Hooray!
All right, here's our last question.
All right, hit me.
Simply Xana again asks us, how has playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At locals been going, Carl, / been in the past, Nick? Any anecdotes? I've started going to some since not playing since 2011. It's been good, except disturbing how some few players need sexualized playmats and sleeves.
Oh god, I remember that.
I'll just go
My
to hell. Okay, I'll
locals
see y'all
experiences
later.
were
All right.
pretty nice.
Maybe you'll play
Everyone
Yu-Gi-Oh!
was very kind. Like, people had decks from older formats, so they would play alt formats, so I would get to, like, learn some weird shit that is apparently coming up and useful in the progression series.
I hate you.
I had a couple YCS toppers at my locals, and they would let me try out their decks, which the best anecdote I have about that is I didn't know how to pilot. I want to say 2010 Elemental Heroes. So
Oh man, I know 2010 Elemental Heroes.
I used a Hero Lives into Stratos and searched something and fused into some boy with 4,000 attack and swung in, and this was the one dude at locals who was playing Magic Cylinder. So I immediately lost the duel, and I just gave the deck back to the YCS topper like, "Thank you, I can't do this."
That's so funny.
But it was a really fun experience. If the game wasn't prohibitively expensive now, I would probably get back into it just for the fun
There's a
of
couple
playing.
of there's a couple meta relevant decks right now that aren't too expensive.
Does that account for the fact that I need to buy all the meta staple cards still?
A lot of them now have been printed so much that they're not that expensive. The only expensive one out of them is Triple Tactics Thrust, but you don't really need to play Thrust in a lot of decks.
I don't want to spend $80 on the cardboard again.
Maximum
For one card.
thrust.
My experience has been about the same kind of. There's a couple of YCS people at my locals, but everyone there's been very nice. It's been a very good experience. Everyone's very kind. I've had people kind of coaching me in our duels where they're like, "I don't know why you would do that at this point when you can do this," and I'm like, "You know what? You're right." And they're like, "Yeah, I'll let you do it."
See, that's stuff I don't tell you in our series because I think it's funny when you fuck up. That
Yeah,
being
that's
said,
what people watch it for.
there
Yeah.
was an episode we recorded that I forgot I did this, but when I watched it back, one of the episodes where I was playing the Dandelion deck, you flipped Solemn on something. I don't even remember what the fuck it was, and I just said out loud, "You just threw the game."
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Because I was trying to stop this thing, and you're like, oh, I had to follow up for that. And I was like, oh, okay. That's
Then
cool.
you died.
I hate you.
It's pretty good to be me sometimes.
You guys want a boat fact?
Hell yeah, give me a boat fact.
I would love a boat fact.
All right. Do you want Roros? Do you want 33,000-year-old boats? Or do you want Dead Man?
I want 33,000-year-old boats.
All right.
I mean, I would just like any boat. You know?
A newly discovered 3,300-year-old shipwreck changes the understanding of sailing in the ancient world.
Explain.
Let's see.
Boats may be used to float across water.
Where do they talk about this? A 3,300-year-old ship has been discovered at the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea, making one of the oldest shipwrecks ever discovered and rewriting our understanding of sailing in the ancient world, according to the Israel Antiquities Authority.
Oh god.
Vessels estimated to be from 13th or 14th century BCE. It was discovered 90 kilometers or around 56 miles from the shore in waters 1.8 kilometers, 1.1 miles deep, with hundreds of intact jars on board. I don't like where that's going.
Oh yeah.
All of them had My Little Pony figures in them?
Gen 1.
The jugs found on board were commercial vessels that would probably have contained oil, wine, or other agricultural products like fruit, indicating maritime trade took place across the sea.
I think this podcast has ruined me.
Yeah?
You said maritime, and I just fully expected the next word out of your mouth to be Metty.
Yay! It's me!
And Nautical Nick.
Yay!
All right,
With a
fellas,
G.
who wants to start with third week this week?
What?
That's right, we're in a time loop. It's Groundhog's Day, asshole.
Recursion, bitch!
I listened to a full, 15-minute slideshow presentation on
By the
why
way,
the
here's a picture
piano
of the jars.
teacher in Groundhog Day orchestrated the time loop.
Yeah? Is that a thing?
Alright,
It's a
but that
theory.
sounds like something that I would watch as like a fucking long video on YouTube.
It literally is basically what it is. I listened to it while I was at work.
Like, I would listen to a fucking 2-hour-long breakdown of why it was all this motherfucker's fault.
All right, well, that's our show.
Alright, get the fuck out of my house.
We've done it. Thank you all for listening. Again, get yourself some merch. Streamlabs.com/TheCalamityCrow/merch. Get a bucket hat.
Doug!
Get a duck beanie. Get a Doug.
I like how every week we just skip ahead to Doug.
Doug. The duck mug. How could you not like Doug? Don't forget
I've
to
been
follow us.
slowly infecting my coworkers with duck.
Good.
Nice.
It's great.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, DipShipsPod. Questions at dipships.boats. Patreon, patreon.com/dipshipspod. 5 stars, like the video, leave a comment, because podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth.
What?
What if there's a hole in the boat?
Are neither of you going to do the if you know anyone who bit?
If you know anyone who won't do this bit,
If you know anyone who refuses to start Cookie Run Kingdom,
Tell
share
them
this
to
tell them
podcast
that they're
with
wrong.
Tell them to start, Nick.
I'm not
Play
going
it.
to do that.
Play it.
What if we said
Nicholas.
pretty please?
I need... it's already too late.
No, you can do it.
I was going to say, I
Yeah.
need us to, end the episode a couple seconds early and just have play it, looped by Mimi about 12 times, fading out. And that's the end of the episode instead of what we're actually saying right now.
Play it.
I mean, hell
Play
yeah.
it. Play it.
Play it.
Play
Do
it. Play it. Play it. Goodbye,
No.
everybody.
Goodbye!
We'll see you all in the Nautical Mile.
Bye!